with a gentle persuasion tells me I've nothing to fear.
The secret of being, quote, faithful until death is to be faithful one day at a time. You can only live one day at a time. You can only be faithful one day at a time. So don't worry about whether you were faithful yesterday or not, or whether you're going to be faithful tomorrow. Just do your best to be faithful today. The Bible tells us to forget the past. That's in Philippians 3:13. And tomorrow will take care of itself. Matthew 6:34. Or the Lord will take care of it. Just be faithful today. Don't worry about your whole life. Don't keep asking yourself, am I going to be faithful until the day I die so I can be sure to get a crown of life? Just be faithful every day, one day at a time, and you'll be faithful until death and receive an eternal crown of life. So that's our prayer, that we'll be faithful every day, just one day at a time, until the day we die or the Lord returns, and that we won't worry about the future. If you think about trying to be faithful for the rest of your life, that scares you, that worries you. It's just too overwhelming, and you feel that you'll never make it. But what about today? You were pretty faithful today. Surely you did a lot of things faithfully today. The secret of being faithful until death is just to be faithful one day at a time. Here's an excerpt from the book From Jesus with Love, a message from Jesus. You may wonder, what is the Lord's will in my life? What is the plan that he has for me? But you're abiding in my will and in my plan as you take one day at a time in faithfulness to me. Faithfulness in absorbing the Word, faithfulness in studying the Word, faithfulness in applying the Word and having love one toward another. The love that you give and the love that you share is multiplied and will return to you. That's from the book From Jesus with Love, Volume 1. God has a plan for you, a purpose for your life, and you want to know what it is? Well, there's one sure way you'll find out, and that's just to obey his voice one day at a time. Obey his will, his leadings, his checks, and his guidance one day at a time, and you'll get to your destination. Don't get sidetracked. Don't be discouraged, and don't give up. You have to fight for it, like each of us has to fight for it. You've got to fight, and just keep going one day at a time, and you'll make it. He's given you all this encouragement and promised you that you'll make it, and he's showing you how. He's showing you the way. Your part is just to yield and humbly obey, one day at a time. This message has been brought to you courtesy of Helping Hand.
Soft as the voice of an angel, whispering Jesus is near. Hope with a gentle persuasion tells me I've nothing to fear.